guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my top 10 favorite makeup sponges that I've ever used. So I am a big makeup sponge girl. I prefer sponges over brushes any day. Now I know that brushes give you more full coverage, and there are times where I do use brushes if I need more full coverage or for whatever reason, but my preferred choice is a sponge. Sometimes I'll do it with a brush first and then go over it with a sponge, but my preferred method is just completely straight on with a sponge. I know it does sheer out the coverage and you do end up using more product, but I just prefer the look on my skin with a sponge, and I'm quite fussy with my sponges. So I've narrowed it down to my top 10. There's a mixture of drugstore and a little bit more pricey ones, but I'd say 90%, 99% drugstore. So let's just get started. In no particular order, let's just get started. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. I have had this forever. Look at how battered this is. Look at all the cracks and the dents in this. I have honestly had this forever. This is the Eco Tools biodegradable compostable sponge. Now I've had this for years. Honestly, it is battered, but it is so good, and they are literally like £4 or £5. Super affordable. I love it. So this is my first one, but it is a bit battered, but it really does do a good job. Doesn't suck up all the product. It's really soft and squidgy. This is wet at the moment, so it's really squidgy. So I love this one. Then my second one is also an Eco Tools one. This isn't wet at the moment. You can see a little bit of a difference. This is more, it's a plant one, so similar to this one, but I actually got this in a set of 3. You get 2 smaller ones with it as well. This is more dense. Like, I feel like this is very light and this is more dense, so I think it absorbs less product. So I feel like this is slightly better than this. So I had to mention this one too. It absorbs less product, but it is a bit more harsh on your skin. Like, it's a bit more, it batters you a little bit more. No, it doesn't batter you. That's the wrong choice of words. You know what I mean? It's a bit more rough on you. Not rough. I can't find the choice of words, but you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm saying. So yeah, these are my first 2, and they're both by Eco Tools. Really, really good sponges. Next up, this is a Colourpop sponge. I can never seem to get this bit clean. No matter how many times I wash it, I can't seem to get that clean. This is the silicone blending sponge. You can get them in lots of different colours. This is the mint green colour. But when you wash it, it loses its colour, to be honest. This is also really good. I like the bottom bit to apply to my face, and then I use the top bit to do like concealers and like tricky areas. And I think this is about $7, so it's really good. I really like it. Again, it's not super squishy. I haven't wet this one, but when you're applying it, it's not super squishy, so it's got a bit of density to it, so it absorbs less product, and it's got silicone as well, which is supposed to be less absorbent. So that's my number 3. They're not in any order, but that's just the third one. Next one I'm going to talk about is the Real Techniques one. Now I'm not sure what this, I think this might have been a Christmas special edition one. It's the Miracle Complexion Sponge. Now I'm not that keen on the orange one. I don't know why, but it feels a little bit different to this one. If I can find this on Amazon, I will put it there for you. I really, really like this one. So much better to the orange one. It is so soft and squidgy. Oh, it feels amazing to apply your foundation. With this one, I don't tend to use the bottom because I'm not fussed on that kind of shape. I use this and I literally apply my whole face with this part. Again, these are really affordable, about £7 approximately. I will try and link all of these down below on Amazon for you guys if they're on there. I doubt the Colourpop one will be on there, but I'll try my best with all the other ones. So yeah, I really like this one too. Next up, I'm moving on to this one, which I actually got from Sephora, so it's more of a high-end one. And this is the Made by Sunday makeup sponge. It's a microfiber makeup sponge, so it feels completely different to the other ones. These are all like actual sponges. This is microfiber, so it absorbs way less product. They come in lots of shapes and lots of colours. This is just my favourite one. As you can see, it's like a velvet type feeling. It absorbs way less product. It is so good, and it's really nice and fluffy on your skin. This is £8 on Sephora, so not much different price wise to the other ones, but yeah, I got this from Sephora. I don't think you can get it in Boots or Amazon. I think you can only get this in Sephora, but I will link it down below on Amazon if I can find it. Okay, next up, this one is a L'Oreal Infallible Sponge, but this one has been discontinued. There's now the black version. So I'll link the black version down below for you guys because it's exactly the same. It's just a different colour. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Sponge. It is so soft. This isn't wet at the moment, but when it is wet, it is so soft. Flawlessly applies your foundation, gives you nice even coverage. It does absorb quite a bit of product compared to some of the other ones I've mentioned, but it is so nice. It feels so nice on your skin. But yeah, this one's discontinued, but the black one, I will link the black one down below. Next up is this one. This is Sheen. Do you know how much this was? £1, and it is just as good, if not better, than most of the other ones that I've mentioned. Incredible. I took a stab in the dark. I risked it. I thought, why not try a makeup sponge from Sheen? It's £1. What's the worst that can happen? I don't like it. £1. It came in a pack of 2 as well, so I had 2. Or did I have 3? It was either a pack of 2 or 3. And I love them. They're some of the best sponges that I've ever used in my entire life. I can't imagine them lasting too long. This one's got a slight little bit of a hole in it, but it doesn't matter. For £1, I can just keep renewing them. This is honestly one of the best makeup sponges I've ever used. It is quite dense compared to the others, but it feels so nice on your skin when you're applying it, and it does a good job of applying an even, full coverage layer of makeup on your skin. I never thought I'd say it, but honestly, Sheen makeup sponges, not all of them. I'll actually link this one down below for you in my video, because not all of them. I've tried some other ones and they're not good. This one's really good. I've also tried some Primark ones. Useless. Don't bother trying Primark sponges. They are like rocks. It felt like I was hitting my face with a rock. Don't do it, guys. I've tested them, so you don't have to. Don't waste your money on Primark. Get a Sheen one instead. So much better. Next up, I have this LA Girl Pro Blending Sponge, I think it's called. This comes in a pack of 2. I can't remember whether I got it from Sephora. No. Beauty Bay? I can't remember whether I got this from Beauty Bay or actually in America itself. Can't remember. I'll try and find it on Amazon though. If I can't, I'm sorry. I'll try my best. But this... Oh. Whoops. But this is one of the best sponges I've ever used. I think it's probably better than the Colourpop one, better than the Real Techniques one. It's starting to get a little bit battered now, but I do have 2 of them. It is so soft and fluffy. This is wet at the moment, and it applies your foundation amazingly well. Doesn't absorb a ridiculous amount of product. It is overall an excellent sponge. I love it. Pretty affordable too, and it comes in a pack of 2. Now my last 2 are more pricey. So these are from, I actually bought these from Vinted myself, but you can buy them on TikTok or Sephora or Beauty Bay potentially, and they are Clomana Beauty. Now these are the old name. I don't know if legally I'm allowed to mention the old name. It does have the old name on the packaging, but she has since rebranded to Clomana Beauty, so that's going to be the name that I'm mentioning in this video, and that's the name you'll be able to buy it under Sephora or Beauty Bay or from her website or TikTok or whatever. So first of all, I have this one. This is the original Marshmallow sponge. No, this is the color changing, sorry. This is the color changing Marshmallow sponge. I do have the original as well. I think these are around about £10. They're quite pricey. So this is wet. It's a lot smaller when it's dry. This is the softest sponge I've ever used in my entire life. So much softer than any other sponge. And it also absorbs way less product than any of the other ones. I don't know what she did when she was creating these, but she was a genius. So I love this one. It is very big though. To do your face, so it's harder to get in the corner. So I do have mini ones of these, which I do for like my eyes, around my nose, contouring and things like that. It is very big around my eyebrows and things like that, but I do really like it. And then the next one is, I think, is this shape 1 or shape 2? Hang on 1 second. This is shape 2 and it's £10 on Beauty Bay and Sephora and her website, etc. And then I have this one, which is shape 1. So this is shape 2, the Marshmallow sponge. This is shape 2, which is a regular egg type sponge with a flat edge on the one side. And this is, I think this is this, what shade is this? Peach, strawberries and cream. This is the colour, strawberries and cream. She has lots of colours, strawberry cream, something like that. It's called strawberry something. This is shape 1. So the marshmallow one is shape 2 and the egg one is shape 1. I prefer the egg one, I prefer shape 1 because it is smaller and easier to apply in certain areas. This is very big, but I do love the both of them. But they're both £10. They're the most expensive sponge that I've shown you today, but they are the best. That's why I've saved them to last, because they are definitely the best. If you haven't tried these sponges, you need to go and try them, because I promise you they are amazing. I actually got these on Vinted. You might be able to get them cheaper on Vinted. It's worth checking first. But by the time you add shipping, it might be more expensive, but it's worth checking. Depends how much you pay for them. So yeah, these are my top favourite sponges, particularly this one. It is my favourite, but all of these that I've mentioned are amazing. Right, so those were my top 10 makeup sponges. Mostly drugstore and affordable, but there were a few little bit more pricey ones in there, but not exactly ridiculously expensive, all under £10 and under, so that's amazing. So I hope that you liked this video, and I hope you found it helpful if you are looking to try and get some new makeup sponges. These, honestly, I've tried out so many makeup sponges, and these are the best ones that I've tested out, in my opinion, for multiple reasons. Most of these absorb less product, most of them are affordable, most of them don't hurt your face when you're applying. So these are my top 10. So I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so you can see all my other videos. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.